What's going on, brothers? Craig James here from masculinebydesign.com. You can give me a follow on Twitter. Not you can, you should. I have one of the best Twitter accounts for men, if I do say so myself. So definitely want to give me a follow there. Of course, I'm being a little facetious there. There are a lot of men out there with better accounts than mine. But hopefully the content that I provide is deemed worthy of making your timeline and blessing you with insights and information that are designed to build you up as a man, that you might be able to unleash your masculine potential on the world. Speaking of masculine potential, today's video is on the topic of style and appearance. And one of the things that a lot of guys tend to fall into the trap of believing is this old cliche of, just be yourself and everything will be fine. Everybody will like you. You won't be hindered at all. Just be yourself. That's it. Now, it's not bad advice. The problem is the way men use it. They use it as an excuse to say that anything that is mediocre in their lives is just them being themselves. This is who I am. This is who I am. I wear khaki shorts and a band t-shirt every day. This is who I am. I'm just being myself. Well, I hate to break it to you men, but if that is who you are, and if you will justify that as being yourself, it's time to reinvent your identity, to reinvent your style. That is holding you back. I was talking to an employee of mine last week about a position that opened up. We were considering him for, and one of the biggest deterrents or worries that we had about offering this position to this particular man was his style, his dress. The position he is currently in is more of a labor position, so he doesn't dress excuse me, in a way that's business casual or professional in an office sense. And from all accounts that we can see, that's not really the way that he dresses in his personal life. And just a worry, because this new position requires him to interface with customers. He is going to be kind of on the front line of our business, going to be a face of our business. And so we have to be mindful of that. And that was one thing that worried us. Now, we didn't have a better option in-house for that position, but I will say that if there was somebody in-house that was suited for that position, and we didn't have to worry about potential matters of personal appearance that might come off poorly when interfacing with customers, that other person probably would have been considered over him. So it does matter, guys. We hear a lot of times the old adage that you dress for the job you want, not the job that you have. That's true. That is absolutely true. If you think managers don't take your appearance into consideration when it comes to the potential for promotions or new opportunities, new positions that open up, you are wrong. And this is why I'm telling you, you need to reinvent who you are. You need to reinvent what it means to just be you. Because reality doesn't care. Reality doesn't care about your lack of ambition and your lack of desire. And you being okay justifying being mediocre in the way that you appear to the world around you. It doesn't care. The rules don't change. You either play by the rules or you get left behind. So I'm admonishing you to play by the rules. Long as you're not acting immoral, you're not compromising on your convictions, on your personal code of ethics, you do well to play by the world's rules, to play by the rules of reality. People judge you every minute of every hour of every day. And the way that you appear in your physical fitness, and the way that you groom yourself, and the way that you dress is the most powerful first impression that others get from you. Beyond that, it is your personal presence. It is you maintaining eye contact. It is you speaking with boldness and clarity, enunciating your words. These are the things that people notice. Pay attention when you're interacting with other people. What do you notice? What makes you feel good about other people? What gives you confidence that the person you're talking to is somebody that can be trusted, and somebody that is a man who can provide value in a potential relationship with you, whether that be a business relationship, a friendship, or whatever. Pay attention. You are looking at their style. You are looking at their confidence. You are looking at the way they carry themselves. You are looking at whether they make eye contact or whether they shy away and look at the ground when they're speaking. This is the way you need to conduct yourself as a man if you want to build a network around you, if you want to increase the value that you can give to the world, create opportunities. You know, guys who are living this way, men who have good style, who are taking care of their bodies, who are bold, who are confident, they don't associate with men who are weak-minded. They don't associate with men who have piss poor style. They don't associate with those men. It's just like I talked about in yesterday's video. The reason is those men are toxic influences to them at that point. They are doing nothing to help them get to the next level of who they want to be. Now, when it comes to style, there are many resources out there, guys. There's no excuse. You can sign up for one of Tanner Guzzi's courses. He's one of the best I know at helping men understand masculine style. You can check out his courses. Just go to masculinebydesign.com/masculine-style. Check out, he's got a couple of courses there. There are free resources all over the internet. Immerse yourself in learning how to dress as a man, to have a powerful presence. Get your fitness in order. Your dress only goes so far. If the way you dress is covering 100+ pounds of excess body fat, that is going to have an impact on others' perception of you in a negative way. Having a lackluster physique displays mediocrity. It displays a lack of self-discipline. It displays that you don't care about what is the most important asset you have, your body and your health. And if you don't care enough about those things, about those invaluable assets as a man, how can somebody trust you to take care of things of much lesser value? I understand it's not fair in all circumstances. I understand there are some men who have poor physiques because they're taking care of business in other areas. Now, I would argue they should reprioritize, but I agree it might not be fair. Again, fair or not, reality doesn't care about your feelings. That is what is communicated by your presence. So you would do well to get your presence under control in all facets. The way you dress, the way you present yourself, the way you communicate, and the way you look, the way you care for your body. If you have any comments, leave them below this video. I'd love to hear what you might have to say about it. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm off the mark a little bit. I'm all ears. I'd love to learn. I am not perfect. Some of you probably have some wise words of insight to add to what I've just presented here. Please go ahead and leave them in the comments below. I'd love to engage with you there. If you enjoyed this video, give me a subscribe. Click the button there. That way you can be notified as I produce new videos. Hit the like button to let YouTube know that you like this message of masculinity. Beyond that, you can sign up for my newsletter at masculinebydesign.com/newsletter. And don't forget to check out what Hunter Drew and myself are doing inside of the Fraternity of Excellence with a group of men who are dedicated to exhibiting excellence in all things that are masculine. The way that we look, the way that we care for our bodies, the way that we lead in the home, the way that we lead in business, the way that we take ownership over all that it means to be a man. That is something that interests you. Check that out by going to fraternityofexcellence.com. That's all for today's video, men. Thank you for watching. Give it a share. Let the men inside of your sphere of influence hear this message so that they can become the men that they've been created to be and unleash their potential on the world. Until next time, this is Craig James. I am out.